You can only make so much money. You can only attract and gravitate towards so much people playing a fucking clown. You cannot be in disguise as someone that you're not. Stop running with this title, with this credentials that you say you have. That shiny fucking certificate, that means absolutely nothing if it does not project outwardly. Your self-worth is your net worth. This is a quote that I heard at a conference this weekend. I just wanted to add something to it. Your self-worth is your net worth and your network. You cannot expect to be receiving a good income, living good, right? Living with all the luxuries that you desire by being a cold fucking bum. You cannot expect to be around people of value if you have no value. You can have the best fucking rap game, right? You can talk like a fucking pro. And you can have this ump and confidence to you, but guess what? You will be exposed. People of value will see right through that. Listen, I am no fucking judge. I'm not going to judge you for how you look, but I am going to judge you by how you take care of yourself. Stop thinking that a suit and tie, some makeup, or some jewelry for the guys, right, is going to fool somebody of value. You can only fool somebody for so fucking long. If you're not a representation or the person that you're perceiving yourself to be, right? You're going to be exposed. Stop thinking that you're supposed to be accepted by people that you want to be accepted by if you haven't even accepted yourself for who you are and you haven't fixed yourself. People don't make the connection. People are, Eddie, I just don't have the time for coaching. Just because you don't have the fucking energy, right? Oh, I don't have the money. How long is not having the money going to be a problem? Do you understand there will be sacrifices and compromises that need to be made in order to get you out of that same fucking rut that you keep complaining to everybody else about? Do you think this is going to happen in your comfort zone? It's not. It's gonna force you to get even more uncomfortable. Either it's going to force you or you're going to have to willingly do it, right, within yourself, which I encourage you to do. Because some people, when they're forced to do it, don't make it out. All right? If you want to increase your net worth, right? Or you want to increase your network of people, you have to increase your self-worth. Understand that. Understand that. You can only make so much money. You can only attract and gravitate towards so much people playing a fucking clown. You cannot be in disguise as someone that you're not. All right, stop running with this title, with this credentials that you say you have. That shiny fucking certificate, that means absolutely nothing if it does not project outwardly. I've met so many people who have been overweight, right? And they dress very, very well. And they might have a good confidence level. They might have some levels of success in their life. But I can just look at them and just imagine how much more successful they could be if they invested into their well-being. Do you understand how much confidence is hiding behind that body that you look into the mirror every single fucking day that you're not proud of? Can you imagine how much more energy, how much more time, because we all have the same time, but how much more time will you have if your knees weren't hurting, if your back wasn't hurting, if you weren't so fucking lethargic and fog-minded, if you weren't easily, distracted, or you weren't easily affected by any negativity? That all has to do with you not caring for yourself. Do you think I live a perfect fucking life? The person that you see before you today is a combination of someone who has been through some shit and someone who puts themselves through some shit, because I know the power of the first one. I know the power of the first one. I wake up every single day grateful and appreciative for the chance to just live how I'm living at the frequency that I am vibrating at. And you know how I operate? I literally put fires out every fucking day. And these are big fucking fires. I'm not talking about that little bullshit in traffic. I'm not talking about the normal relationship shit. I'm not talking about the little money that you just lost. I'm talking about big fucking fires. Rather than someone who wakes up, looks in the mirror, is in complete demise. You just despise the way you fucking look, right? But then you put a little bit of clothes on. You might, brush your hair and, put some cologne on and whatnot. And it makes you feel somewhat better. But now you're just rolling through life numb as fuck. Now you're just rolling through life numb to the fucking T. And you're using the little hardships and shit that happens throughout the day to escape to something that gives you temporary satisfaction. This is the same concept as me actually putting out fires. Right? I put out a fire, I get back to vibrating at a high frequency. Right? Versus someone who just escapes and comes back into their misery. Escapes drinking, smoking, finding satisfaction in food, coming back to the misery. You have to make the temporary compromise into fixing yourself, increasing your self-worth. Because I can guarantee it's gonna pay off in dividends in the long run. But you're gonna have to take the fucking initiative, build the courage, and put in the work. I guarantee it's gonna take a lot less time than the next season that you're gonna go through not being happy or content with the life that you're living. Please make the connection. I'm not just saying this because I'm a fitness coach. I'm saying this because I'm a walking fucking testament. And I've duplicated it amongst thousands of people who have now realized that, damn it, you were right. You were right. Right? And it's crazy because I have clients who come to me who from the outside look like they're shaped. They look like they take care of themselves. But they might have done it the wrong way. It might have just been superficial. Some people just take care of the skin, of the flesh, but are not growing in character or not growing mentally. That's the power of the process that I teach. I teach you how to do it from the inside out. And it just reflects outwardly. I don't take steroids. I barely fucking, all I do is take care of my hygiene. I smell good, all right? Now I get a haircut since I got short hair. But as you can see, I am not the type who is fucking nitpicking in the mirror and trying to be someone on the flesh, on the superficial level that I am not. My value comes from within. That is how you increase your network and your net worth, by increasing your self-worth.